Hello again and welcome back. This is Regulatory Tuesday, and today we're going to talk about Ban the Bag. For those of you who don't know what Ban the Bag is a push to ban single-use plastic bags in retail markets. Once again, this is Veteran Mountain Man, and let's look at what Oregon says about this. Well, the state of Oregon is currently actually looking to pass a statewide ban on the bag, and it will require businesses that have larger than a certain percentage of sales volume to go to either reusable bags or single-use paper bags yet again. Now, let's not forget, before the 1970s, single-use paper bags were the standard across the retail market in the United States, and there was a push to go to plastic to stop putting paper in landfills. That's right, everybody. Think about that. We went from paper bags to plastic bags to stop putting paper in landfills. And I'm going to explain to you how that worked here in just a second. So now, let's take a good look at some of the reasons why this is a little insane. So these single-use plastic bags, yes, they're not recyclable in the standard recycling single-stream system that Oregon uses. That means I can't stick them in my recycling can that my waste management company comes up to me with and put it on the curb to be picked up every week. However, Oregon already mandates that all grocery stores have plastic bag recycling stations at them, and they have to accept all plastic bags in these recycling containers. Also, other types of stores, depending upon sales volume and such, have to have these recycling centers. Now, single-use plastic bags are also made from waste products from oil drilling. And these products used to be flared off. It's a type of methane that comes up when they're drilling oil, and they just used to just burn it. I mean, not even burn it to power a generator, just burn it. Period. End of story. Now it's used to make plastic bags for use at retail outlets. Now, they also don't talk about the fact that there are a lot of people who are already reusing and recycling these bags. And they also don't like to talk about the fact that this will increase the cost of retailers to provide bags for customers. Because in the state of Oregon, it's difficult to get any kind of paper products produced either. In fact, Oregon has been closing down paper mills and wood mills for decades. And one of Oregon's biggest exports used to be timber and wood for paper products. And it isn't anymore. So the question really becomes, what are they trying to accomplish? Now, like I said, plastic bags were originally brought onto the scene to stop the use of brown paper bags going into landfills. And the whole idea was that they were plastic, so they were recyclable, and people would continue to reuse them, and they wouldn't just be single use. And you know what? As a conservative and a conservationist, I reuse these plastic bags. I do. I've got them hanging up in my kitchen, one set that has holes in the bottom of the bags, one set that doesn't. On occasion, I'll get friends that do crocheting or knitting, and sometimes they'll ask me for them because they'll even crochet or knit with these things. Do like mesh bags for outdoor use or for camping use. I know there is one woman in Portland that's even using single-use plastic bags to crochet mesh hammocks, which I'm more than willing to help her do. Other people use these to reline trash cans. Some people use these for cleaning litter boxes, which I do as well since I've got a cat. And then also, me and my wife reuse them for things such as carrying items places. Now, that being said, I also reuse paper bags. I get paper bags quite regularly when I go grocery shopping or such, and I use those for soap making, and I use them for wrapping packages, and, I even have, I'm even planning on putting together a mold to do compressed paper logs for burning in my wood fire pit outside in the event that I want to have a summer fire, or I have an emergency and I need to cook over an open flame. So I also already reuse my paper bags. Now, the thing is this outlawing of these bags is not really going to change the society. If you outlaw the plastic bags and force everybody to go back to paper, the paper bags are going to go back into the landfill. If you tax everyone for using plastic bags, people are going to pay the tax and are just going to complain about it. So, realistically, the only way to truly make a difference or an impact here is to change hearts and minds. And you can't do that with regulation, people. And that's why this regulation is rather foolish. If you want to change the hearts and minds on these kind of issues, quit spending the money lobbying for the laws and the regulations, and start putting together public service announcements to put on YouTube, VidMe, or anywhere else, and start educating and changing people's thoughts on these processes. Because if you don't, then they're just going to move to whatever you allow them to move to and be wasteful with it. Wasteful mindset is wasteful mindset, and it's not going to be fixed by a law. Well, I've got some good resources and links down below, including a link to a YouTube video that describes actually how to take your plastic bag and use it as yarn for crocheting or knitting purposes. I also have a link to the Oregon Bag Law, the BanTheBag.pdx, and the Plastic Pollution Coalition and their Ban the Bag effort. Now, that Ban the Bag effort from there is from 2015, but their campaign is still going on. I recommend you familiarize yourselves with their tactics and techniques here so that you can try to combat them when they try to push this kind of agenda in your town, because it doesn't really fix the situation. All it does is make it worse. Don't forget, you can also contact me at minds.com/veteran mountain man. That's VETERANMOUNTIANMAN. And you can chat with me about this topic. We can help get you some more ideas if you need it. If you're on VidMe, please go ahead and follow and upvote. If you're on YouTube and watching this, please like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Also, if you're wanting to help fund this excursion of my work, you can come on over to patreon.com/veteran mountain man. That's VETERANMOUNTIANMAN. It's $1 a month, and it will help fund software licenses and maybe even some new equipment. Thank you all again, and have yourselves a great day.